Hey folks, this is Professor MJ, the statistics professor from Canada, and I'm here in Vegas to try to beat the sportsbooks on their Super Bowl proposition bets. In the first video of this series, I showed you exactly in details how I plan to do it. In video number 2 that I made yesterday, I collected the odds from 5 different sportsbooks, and at the end I found at least 9 very good value bets at the Treasure Island. So here is the Treasure Island. Yesterday it was closed when I found the value bets. So this morning I'm ready to attack them. Hopefully the lines will be the same as the ones they had on their booklet. I suspect it may not be the case, but let's see. So hopefully I'll be able to place my first bets here in Vegas. Alright, I did place my first 2 bets. However, I can't say that I'm thrilled, because as suspected, the line had changed on all 9 great value bets I had found. So I was left with one that I would call fairly good and the other decent. The first bet I placed is under 4.5 receptions by running back Damian Williams. The odds used to be minus 120 and they dropped to minus 145. But according to the odds I collected from many online bookies, that's a great bargain because the fair odds are minus 165. I was willing to bet $1,000, but they limited me to a maximum of $300 to win. So as you can see, I am risking $435 for a potential net gain of $300. Okay, so I bet the under at odds minus 145. If you can find a bookie that allows you to bet the over at odds at least plus 145, well, that means you have an arbitrage opportunity, which means you could bet both sides while guaranteeing yourself a net profit. That would be a sign that you have the advantage over the sportsbooks. Now, Pinnacle has the over at plus 157, FanDuel plus 152, and Westgate at plus 150. So there is an arbitrage opportunity here, and clearly Treasure Island's odds are out of whack, and that's why I took advantage of this line. My other bet at Treasure Island was not nearly as good, as my numbers indicate that fair odds are minus 193, and as you can see here, I got minus 180. And the bet is, will the 49ers score in all 4 quarters? And I bet no. This time I risked 270 for a potential net gain of 150. I didn't bet the maximum since it was not a great bet. Let's now go to one of the many casinos owned by MGM, the Mirage. All of their sports books probably have the same lines, so I'm going to go to 2 of them at most just to confirm. Let's now move on to one of the many properties owned by Caesars, the casino named Harrah's, and right next to it is the Link, also owned by Caesars. Let's see what we get on Super Bowl prop bets. Alright, so after checking the lines, no value bets at the Caesars properties. Damn it! But I did place a couple of bets right here at the Park MGM. After looking at their lines, there were 5 or 6 potential good bets. Now obviously the lines had changed once again because the booklet that they give you is not up to date. And it's pretty difficult to get up to date odds. So there were still 2 good ones. Here they are. Oh my god! I am risking $1,000 on the 49ers to get the longest field goal in the Super Bowl. Now the fair odds, based on the numbers I got from many sportsbooks, are plus 109 and I got plus 120, so it's a good deal. The vast majority of sportsbooks have the Chiefs at minus 120 and the Win Encore even has minus 115, so you would have an arbitrage opportunity here. So let's go, Robbie Gould. You need to make the longest field goal Sunday. My other play also has plus 120 odds, and this time I am risking $400 on the 49ers to get the most penalty yards in the Super Bowl. Once again, the fair odds are about plus 110, but I did not bet as much because I trust Pinnacle's odds a lot, and they have the Chiefs at minus 131. So it's not that close to being an arbitrage opportunity with Pinnacle. However, there is an arbitrage opportunity with the Win Encore that has the Chiefs at minus 115. Alright, so we have 4 bets in. In my next video, I'll be investigating a couple of sportsbooks that are independent, so they definitely have different lines, and they are slightly off the strip. So they are probably less crowded, less popular. So who knows, maybe they have good opportunities to offer. So this is Professor MJ from Vegas. Keep following me in my crushing Super Bowl proposition bets project. See ya!